If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Aller. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
A controversial and unsuccessful 4th down decision has set the offense up 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Looking to scramble. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Try to right here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield. It's Aller. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick dart to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quick throw to the left side. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keep it on the ground. That's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, he breaks free. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw to it behind his man.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure, they weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Handoff heading left. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. throws it to sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle, but 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Pressure is coming. On the move now. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the 1st down.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
right here between the two clear power players in the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 3 straight Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up.
He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with a first sack of the game.
The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. They'll have to kick it away after a quick 3-and-out in the first possession. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Excellent field position here for the offense. He decides to keep it here. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Here he goes. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Allen. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open, look out! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This this offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They're going to run it here. Good enough for the first down, the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On the ground, it's Singleton. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll have out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? First down. They're going to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a 3rd sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. It's a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And the Gamecocks under the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
Dumps it down his back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up the 1st down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage.
And he throws his third interception of the day. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it to the left, fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Aller. He finds the running back in the flat. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Breaks into the clear. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs, to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Penn State.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, their lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And looking for a big play here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They get him down after a short return. Interception. Gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
to the air. It's Allen. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Past the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
Penn State 21, South Carolina 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Signs a quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look out. Room to run here. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the single back. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
What great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. To throw, it's Aller. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
See if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. The shotgun handoff here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Fights through the tackle. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Jacobs. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Gamecocks will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? on the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Aller. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this 3rd quarter. Just didn't pan out. But I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
A 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Heading left after the handoff. He breaks free. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Nittany Lions will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, South Carolina. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is...
It's blocked. They scoop it up. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Well, we're in the 4th quarter. The offense has the ball in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and they turn the ball over, giving their opponent some life.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw now on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that completion. Dropping back, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Hudson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Back to pass. It's Aller. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense
Looking deep down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11.
That makes the score South Carolina 34, Penn State 23.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Take this one away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Lions will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Is incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. To the air, it's Aller. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Caught by the receiver. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launches it deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the third period expires.
South Carolina, 34. Penn State, 23.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the toss and heads left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. To dart right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Here he goes. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down, but a solid game there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On the move now. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A scoop and score, and this place is going crazy.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz, he doesn't recognize it, ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard, it works out, and gets him a touchdown.
It's an option look. Good pitching. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin.
That keeps the score. South Carolina, 34. Penn State, 29.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The sure hands, it's Brown. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Another incompletion would be ideal for this defense. Big play now, 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Singleton. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The ball bounces out of bounds. That's a break for the offense. They'll lose yardage, but keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Buying time. Moving to his left. Looks like he's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Pounding away with the run game. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. This could be the game here. Looking to throw it deep. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Boy, interesting ball to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Looking smarter right at the line for no gain.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on down.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Harbor. He's in the clear. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Gamecocks looking to just run the clock out here in the final minute. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
29.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Dropping back, it's Aller. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The RPO caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.